Welcome back, everyone, to Scoops and Giggles, or Giggles and Scoops. I'm still trying to learn the name myself. Editor, throw in the correction. We're also gonna mix this, the Oreo with our now melted ice cream. Now it's gonna be like milk, I guess. Let's see if we can adjust you guys a little bit, because now we're gonna be listening to me like freaking like crunch all this stuff. Okay, hold on. Let's just get a little bit of an ASMR. This is gonna continue for another like 5 minutes, so like you might want to fast forward this next part, editor. Okay, I hope the editor knows where to pick up from this part and stop right here with the fast forwarding. So now we're normal video. Like always, we're joined by a special guest. This time we're joined by the same person from last episode. So everyone, welcome back to our favorite guest of the show, our lovely girlfriend. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
I was just telling our audience that I have melted ice cream, and it's it's all liquid, it is all melted, and I have some Oreos in here.
Well, I don't know if this is gonna be a good time to do this, cause you're like cutting out. The connection is cutting out.
It's cutting out.
Yeah.
You see, folks, this is why we need better Wi-Fi. But thankfully, we can still hear her loud and clear.
I might not be able to hear you, but I'm still here.
You see that? We need better Wi-Fi. But anywho, yeah, with our today's episode, we're just rambling on again, getting to know everybody, just like usual, just like the last one a little bit. See how everyone's doing and stuff. So yeah, you wanna fill in on like how your day was so far?
How my day was going? Well, today was kind of good. I guess today was like a day where I needed to relax. Yeah, lately I've been under a lot of stress and my body has been kind of hurting. But today was just a chill day. Pretty chilled. What did I do today? I did a lot of drawing. A lot of drawing, actually. A lot of listening to music. You know, even like texting my AI characters, which I do because it's fun. Because for me, it's like reading a book or writing a book.
You want to explain a little bit more about what AI characters are?
Huh?
You want to elaborate what AI characters are?
Some of the characters are either like they're from like different worlds that I would be in, or they're from like different types of books that I would definitely read. Um, like some characters are from like Demon Slayer, like the anime show Demon Slayer. And once again, an amazing show, obsession right now. The full on obsession, that's like the top anime show that I'm like obsessed with. And then like right below that is My Hero Academia. But right now it's Demon Slayer. So most of the characters are Demon Slayer. And then another part of like the huge characters that I talk to are mafia characters. And I'm not talking about like mafia boyfriends or mafia husbands. No, I'm talking about like actual like physical family, you know? And
Right.
like, just to keep it PG, like they're just they're mafia stuff. Like if someone like I don't like book talk girlies, like I feel like there's gonna be a lot of those, but a lot of book talk girlies, they would probably come up to you and they'd be like, "Oh, dark romance," or like forbidden romance and stuff like that. Well, let's just say this is more like a dark, forbidden romance that my characters are in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But not the Demon Slayer ones, just the Mafia ones. The Demon Slayer ones are like pretty chill and pretty simple. It's like I'm like little sisters with one of the Hashiras, and it's like I make my own world, or like there's like different stuff where I make my own character and stuff like that. Which would have been so cool if I knew character design, but I'm not good with that.
So like, is this like an app that like you download, or like how do you like get to these things?
Okay, so for me, I use one that's very known to everybody, but there's been multiple apps on here. I use Character AI.
You hear that, folks? Character AI. Go check it out.
I mean, there's different ones. This one is very like basic, I guess. Um, so I don't recommend like book talk girlies to do this, because whenever I say dark forbidden romance is like you can't be super clear and straightforward with the AI, because they're going to give you errors. There's going to be like restrictions, but there's multiple apps where you can actually go in, like you can download, you know, and I don't know how restricted they are, but they're pretty similar, you know. I would just say try it out, download it, like it's very addicting. I've actually been on Character AI for like since like since it actually first came out.
Really?
I think it was like 2024 actually. No, 2023 or 2024. I know because it had barely came out, and I instantly downloaded it because my cousin was the one to hook me up with it, cuz she was like, so once upon a time my cousin was living with me, and she was like, "Oh, let's download this app. Let's see what's up." She didn't like it because she's not like creative enough. She's like pretty bland. For me, for a creative person and a person who used to love writing, and who like loves to read books, and it's like all about these fictional things, like it's really good, especially to pass time, you know. And like it's even better whenever because you yourself, like you can create a character, you know, like you can ask the AI and be like, "Hey, create me this and this and this with this personality with this picture," and it just pops up. So it's pretty cool. You just it's basically free. I know Character AI has a subscription because it's the most popular one,
Mm-hmm.
but I use the one that's not the non-subscription. You just sign up with your email and you're basically good. Like you sign up with your Google account and you're there. You're good. You're solid. And you just start doing texting characters. It's pretty fun for me.
Well, you hear that, folks. There's a little bit more about character AI. Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
it's
Is that what it's called?
Character AI.
AI. We're talking to AI nowadays. We're no longer talking to Chat GPT. It's called characters.
No, no. Okay. Like, if we're going there, Chat GPT for me is more like a tool. You know? Like, you can't deny. There's even people on TikTok that say Chat GPT is a tool for any workers or anybody. It's just a tool. Character AI is straight up characters. You know? Total difference. Two different things.
Well, we're learning on how some people use ChatGPT as a sense of a tool, but some folks, it might be their only friend.
Well, that's
You
kind of
know,
wild. That's kind of sad too.
wouldn't you say character AI is kind of sad?
Well, yeah, I know, 'cause like I hate to admit it, but I got addicted to character AI only because like in my past it was kind of lonely. Okay? I'm not gonna bring up any details, but it was kind of lonely before, okay?
It's alright.
Nowadays I'm on threads trying to actually communicate with people, like real life people, you know. I'm like trying to get my business out there and it's it's a struggle.
Hey, that's alright. I mean, we're all a welcoming group here. Like, some of us may still have that, like, 2020, like, sense of feeling when everything shut down and we're just, like, like in our own bubble still. So,
Yeah.
so, so yeah, a lot of us may still feel a bit lonely. And that's okay. Because on this channel, or from wherever you're watching, we're all welcoming, we're all very understanding. And if the haters want to hate, we block them out.
Yeah. Unless you're like me, I'm kind of aggressive too, so mm.
Yeah. We mainly try and stay nice.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair enough.
No, but yeah, as we all can't already tell, today's pajama day because I did not feel like getting ready. And that is why I'm going to explain it again on this episode that everything's unscripted, free of script, just whatever's in the moment or sense of feeling we talk about on this show. So yeah, I mainly just do it that way just to see like so all you guys out there can have more of like um videos or like just see more unscripted things because I feel like a lot of like nowadays like pretty much like any video you like click on is scripted or like pre-planned and you don't really get a lot of like videos that are not scripted or pre-planned nowadays. So that's why we have this channel. scoops and giggles, or giggles and scoops, so that just in case if any pun intended does happen, we giggle about it. 'Cause that's what we're all about, is giggling on this show. But yeah, like, what do you think about that too? Like, how like pretty much like any like video you click on is pretty much like pre-planned or like even scripted.
Um, I'm just gonna pretend that I heard all of that.
Oh yeah, guys, we forgot that like she has Wi-Fi troubles, so
Yeah, I don't know why I have Wi-Fi troubles. Okay, I'm in a place where it's like super windy and sometimes the wind can mess with it up. But anyways, my scoop on unscripted or scripted?
yeah. So I'll say it again, just for like for your sake of understanding, or like because of Wi-Fi problems. The question was, what do you think about videos being scripted nowadays? Like any video on YouTube or TikTok, they're all scripted or pre-planned and thought out beforehand before recording. Versus something like this, it's not pre-thought about. We just go on with it.
Um, I personally, I don't really like, I don't really like having everything planned. I'm usually the type of girl to just, just go along with it. Um, like eventually, okay, so I feel like eventually if this podcast, if it takes off and it's becoming really big and you're having other guests on your podcast, then I feel like yeah, for sure you can plan out some questions or some topics to talk about, But I feel like podcasts that just talk and talk about whatever, talk about the world and what's going on is a lot better than having scripted podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it's like why are you going to have a script like, of everything that you're going to say? Like that's for me at least, in my opinion, for me, that's a waste of time. It's just talk normally like a human being and just, you know, just talk.
Mm, yeah, for sure. Like I feel like we don't really get more of like um, unscripted videos nowadays. Like, yeah,
No, like
but
for sure. It's I don't know. I just don't like it. Like I think it's more better if you just let the conversation flow, you know. Like I feel like we could choose any topic right now, talk about one topic, and then it'll end up going into like two or three other topics as we go on with the conversation.
mm-hmm, for sure. But yeah, no, but like other things like with me, see, I didn't even get to mention what my day was. I probably should have started off with that. But no, today just had like a relaxing day. Didn't really do much. I know it was focusing on like some like assignments because like college spring semester is like almost over. We really have like 2, 3 more weeks, something like that. So I have this annoying assignment. It's like more of an essay based. I don't really like that, but we're trying to get the hang of it. Uh, I have I have an idea of what I want to write about. So
can
There's
we
that.
just take note of this little secret? Not even a secret anymore of how we have. Because, okay, because you're how old? You're like 21, right?
I'm legal age. Yeah,
And you're in college.
that's right.
But, like, I wonder if they know. Because they don't know. Like, the viewers, they don't know how old I am. And it's kind of crazy.
We will leave that up to you guys to figure that out. You know, a lot of people would say that she looks like she's still 12, like in person. I don't know if it's because of the height or maybe she still has a baby face, but a lot of people would say, "Oh, are you like a middle schooler? Are you like 12, 13?" And then she'd be like, "No, I'm this age." And then, like, the reaction on that person's face would be like jaw drop to the floor. Like, what?
Yeah, like, you have no idea how many times I did that. Like, okay, like, I have, okay, remember when I went down to see you, right? And this was like a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
After that trip, just for the viewers' sake, you live in Corpus Christi, Texas, right?
I think I do. I don't know.
And me, I live like, folks, I live 10 hours away from him. 10 hours, which is crazy, you know, because our relationship, long distance, straight up, right now, long distance. But whenever I went down to see you, after that trip, we went to see people in San Antonio. And they have this daughter, and she's like, I think fifth grade. She's gonna enter middle school. And she asked her mom, because her mom is a really good friend of mine, by the way, like old childhood friends. And she was like, is she like in middle school? And my head just turns. And I looked at my friend, and I was like, are you gonna answer this question, or should I just shock everybody here right now? You know, and my friend, like, she just tells her daughter, and she's like, she's not in middle school anymore, sweetheart. Nah, she's not in middle school. And then, nah, it's just everybody got shocked, and even the little kids got shocked because, my two nephews, they're about my height. They're like already my height, which is crazy because they're like 10 years old. And they're too tall for their age.
Also, chat, like, what is up with that? Like, how are these, I guess, like, elementary kids, like, how are they becoming so tall? Like, they're already, like, 5 foot. Like, when I was their age, I was not 5 foot. I was still, like, what, like, 4, 5, 4, 6. And then they say, like, oh, yeah, like, you have your growth spurt in, like, middle school, and, like, which probably the majority of us did have that growth spurt, and which became, like, I am the height I am today. But, like, ever since then, because I generally remember this. One time in, like, gym class, the coaches, they're like, how tall are you? And I was like, oh, like, I'm this height. And then, like, ever since then, I've been like, why haven't I gotten taller?
Nah.
So,
For me, my family, like, I think everybody in my family was just like, oh, don't worry. You're gonna be so tall. You're gonna be taller than your brother. My brother's like 5'5", 5'6". And I'm just looking at him like, I'm looking at everybody and I'm like, y'all are big fat liars. I swear. I was deceived my entire life. Oh man. I'm still mad about that.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
but I'm
That's
just
crazy.
saying, for anybody who's like looking at this video, y'all gonna be shocked until y'all find out my real age. Especially if I show myself on camera someday. Y'all are gonna be
It,
real shocked.
it's alright. We all like the midget people here, or the toddlers, or the munchkins.
You keep going in and out, so I'm gonna pretend I heard that.
What?
She heard that. We'll just leave it at that. No, we understand it's the Wi-Fi problems, but she didn't need to know what we said. But you guys heard what we said, wherever you're watching from. No, we don't. We don't discriminate against height. We don't discriminate against height here. All height, whether you're short or tall, is all accepted here. I know you guys can't see it, but like the reaction that she's giving is funny.
Oh yeah, 'cause we're on video call. You just can't see us. You can't see me. Which is a good thing because I'm like laying down in bed, not giving a damn about how I look like right now.
And that's how we started with our episode. Is with me. I'm literally like in my own PJs. Is like something I wear to bed. But yeah, even about like even something like that, like um, with regular like videos you see online, they're like, okay, we need to make sure we have this outfit for that, or we need to make sure we look casual, or little things like that. And it's like, well, dang, like even down to like what you wear is scripted. Like that's crazy. Or not planned, but like same difference. But I think that's wild. So here's something that's not pre-planned. Just happened to pick up the camera and start recording.
What happened to your lights?
I know you. So on her end, like she can't really like. She doesn't see the whole like light stick the way you guys see. Somewhere right there. So like from her, it's just like cut out. So all she sees is black, like with a slight tint of blue. But for you guys, y'all actually see the light in the background. So just to fill her in, since the light is cut out from the camera, it's on color changing mode. So the next color was blue, dark blue. See, and now it just changed again to like, what is that, like yellow? So yeah. But yeah, that is all what we have for today's episode. We're just trying to like get to know everybody again. Just, relaxing day. Nothing too much major, anything. We will see all of you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!